everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carrie. This channel is all about Hawaii food and family, and it's been a little while, but here we are back in my mom's kitchen. Everyone, this is my mom. Say hi.
Hi.
If this is your first time, but for many of you, you've probably seen this familiar face. But today we are making something that we've been making quite often, I guess you would say, because right now, currently, I watch my daughter most of the days, or actually all the days of the week, and some days I'll bring her here, and my parents also babysit, so we have a lot of children here, and we make lunch for them together. Isn't it nice? Yeah,
it's wonderful.
We make lunch for them.
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
We make lunch for them, and some days we like to make them like a cold noodle. And you want to talk about this? She's been raving about this noodle brand that she really likes.
Well, there are two brands I really like.
Okay.
So this is one of them, and so this one is local, and I like it because it's locally made. And so we're giving them like this. I found it, and the reason I like it is because if you look on the back, I always check for noodles. First thing is how much sodium is in it, and so this one per serving is 160 milligrams. And if you check other noodles, dry noodles, then you're going to find anywhere between 800 and 1300 milligrams of sodium per serving. So there's this one, and another brand is Hakubaku, and that's made, I believe, in Australia or New Zealand. But that one has 0 sodium. But the other reason we love these noodles is because not only are they locally produced, but they're kind of chewy. So it's really delicious. Yeah, it says they're manufactured by the Modern Macaroni Company, and that this is in Honolulu. The only thing is it takes a little while, so like you really have to plan in advance when you're going to make these, because you have to boil these like for 15 minutes. No, 8 to 10 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. So anyway, we're going to be making some cold udon noodles today, and then we're going to be pairing it with our favorites, Spam. Well, Mom said that we could have gotten either char siu or Spam, but char siu was a little bit more expensive, so we went with the Spam today. And then we like to go with the local brand of tofu, Aloha Tofu. And I think if we have some time, we're gonna fry some of it. And then, what's your favorite kamaboko brand? I'm from the Big Island, so it's Amano. It has to be Amano.
And none of this is sponsored, by the way. This is just what we like.
What we like.
So Amano, the local brand of kamaboko. The kids really like that. And we're gonna make some eggs.
Local eggs.
Local eggs. And we're gonna have the green onion, and then what are the watercress? Want to talk about the watercress?
We're just gonna local style. My mom and dad always would get watercress, parboil it, and slice it up really nice in about 1.5 inch lengths, and then we would have them with either shoyu or shoyu mayonnaise. It's delicious that way. Yeah.
Okay, so
and then just a comment about the meat. You know what? We do whatever we have in our refrigerator.
So for the tofu, because we ate it. Okay, for the tofu, since we're gonna try and deep fry some as well. How much do you want me to dry out?
Should we fry half of it and then?
Okay, so how do you want me to cut it?
So here, you want to use this knife?
Okay.
Well, let's see. Should we fry half of it and keep the other half for just raw tofu?
Yeah, the kids, I think, overall will appreciate the raw tofu. I don't think they'll like the fried.
We'll just make 4 pieces.
Okay.
Of fry.
Sure, that's enough.
Okay.
To make fried tofu, we have to try to take out as much water as we can first, because it's just soaked in water. And so like my grandma Tyra, who used to make fried tofu, she actually would like dry it, I think, overnight, and she would put it on paper towel, and she would salt it, and she would like wait till it was like fully dry before she actually fried it. But this is not going to be that. We're going to be cooking the watercress in here. We're going to be boiling. How long do you boil watercress for?
It's really just a parboil, just like not. I don't know, just kind of eyeball it.
You're all done? Okay, just a second. So every week, generally, we'll do an activity. Okay, like we'll go to the library together, or we'll go to the playground together, and then we'll bring the kids back and we'll figure out what to make for lunch. This has been a reoccurring tradition, I guess you could say, for the last a couple months.
Okay, right now, can you be really quiet?
Okay.
So you can add, if you want, a little pinch of sugar.
Pinch of sugar. We generally would put meat in, but Mom is out. We'll put a pinch. Is it sugar or is it salt?
That is sugar.
Okay, so a pinch of sugar. Should we cut the kamaboko?
Cut the kamaboko.
Okay, why don't you show everybody how you cut your... Mom is an excellent kamaboko cutter.
Oh, I am really.
Oh, I feel like you're very... No, but I feel like you're very particular. If I try to cut it, she's gonna like scold me.
No, that's not true.
So for our sauce for our cold noodle, do you want to talk about the sauce? What we're planning on doing?
Oh, we're using Ponzu. Are we making our own Ponzu?
Yeah, remember you said you make the best ponzu.
Let me show you how Grandma told me to do it.
Okay, how did Grandma used to cut the kamaboko?
So first, she removed the kamaboko from by using the back of her knife and just sliding it all the way down. And then she would just slice. And then you can just slice this way. Right? Sure. I'll do that.
Okay, got it. So I thought this would be a good dish to make today also because summer is coming up and spring is coming up, and you know, as the weather changes, people would want maybe a colder dish or a cooler dish to make at home, and this is something that we've been making very frequently because one, the kids love noodles, and then two, it's just it's easier sometimes than making a broth. So this is something we'll just do it with the ponzu and add all these fixings. But it's been a hit here. And if you have little ones, or if you're like my parents and your grandparents and you watch kids on the daily, then I think this is a good idea. Okay, I think the watercress water is boiling. Should we put the watercress in?
I'm going to add a little bit of salt to the water. Okay, and we're going to keep the watercress in bunches.
I don't think I've ever
seen me do this. Can I show you how to cut? Sorry. Just to save you time, Carrie. About halfway, you just do this, right? And you do this. Together. Now you can.
How thick do you want me to cut it?
Thin.
How thin?
I want you to cut it thin, Carrie. So you push forward when you use this knife. This is a vegetable knife. It's the best vegetable knife ever.
We don't usually eat a lot of spam in this house. It's more so because we're making a video today that we got spam. But I mean, we all like spam. It's not like a frequent, I would say, a meat that we eat. But it's like more like a treat, you know, when there's spam. So these noodles that we bought, this Hula brand noodles, you said you can't find them at every store, yeah?
No, I haven't seen them in very many grocery stores. The only place that I know has them is
Safeway.
Safeway, yes.
So if you want to try these noodles, then that's where you'd have to go and get them. We're gonna attempt the tamagoyaki in the square pan.
Okay, so I'm gonna recommend you use avocado oil because I learned from Uncle B that avocado oil has a higher smoke point. So,
oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, me too.
So since I've been taking a break from YouTube the last couple weeks, I would just say we've been avid library goers. We've been, I don't know, it's been all about raising a toddler in this stage. As you can hear it. I feel like the public library is like underutilized, and I think more people should take advantage if they can. There's a lot of good resources there. What I'm learning, and it's a great place to bring your toddler. Story time, for other activities. But yeah, check out your local library because I think, especially if you're like my parents and you're babysitting, it's a great place for them to go once or twice a week even. And you could go to the different libraries, and I think all of the public libraries here have story time. So I'm sure there's one that's close to where you live. And it's free, that's the whole thing. It's free. Oh, this is too hot. Too hot. Okay, I need a spatula. Can you guys need a spatula? So I think this is how I've seen it done, like in other videos. And then you like. And then you add more.
Maybe because you're doing udon, you don't have to make it so thick yet. It's not like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the whole point of using the square pans. Do I go this way?
Probably.
Oh, see, this is how you do roll tamagoyaki. I mean, we could make more than one. I could take this one out if you want.
I think so. That might be good. Next.
Oh, this looks pretty good. So the last two things we're gonna do is we are going to fry our Spam up, and then we are going to fry the tofu.
Try one.
By itself? Has no flavor.
It does.
Maybe a little bit. Okay.
It's good.
It's nice to have greens when you have like the noodles. So let us know if you want to see more of our lunch happenings here. It's not very like, usually it's like whatever we can do fast because kids need to eat pretty fast generally. But there are some other things we've made. Sometimes we'll just do sandwiches, you know, leftovers. But if you want to see more, maybe we'll think of more creative ways to make lunch for the kids. Yeah, Mom?
Sure. Chewy, yeah.
Yeah, it's chewy. It does taste a little bit more high quality than some of the other common brands that like even I and Reid, like the brands that we use. Because just generally they're more accessible, they're like at every market, but if you can get these are good.
So the gomai is really just to sprinkle on here Give it a little bit of
She usually has a grinder.
Yeah, I can't find my grinder. I think we have to look to see if we can buy a new one. But if we could ground it.
Okay, how's the noodles?
Good.
Good. Evie has some.
I want water. I want water. I want water.
You know, how do you ask?
Please.
Can I have water?
Give me a half water.
Thank you. Sure. Emma's gonna give you some water.
And Hito's plate has the same thing. Yeah. Are you excited to eat your noodles?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So tell me the last thing you're making here for.
Well, I mean, the watercress you can just eat with shoyu. Or sometimes mom made it with shoyu and mayonnaise. Okay, now this bowl is not clean, so we need a new bowl.
The ice. The ice.
Look at this bowl.
Yeah.
It's dirty. We'll use this one here.
What?
Oh, yeah, I'll use this one. Start again.
Okay. So tell me what
So,
are you making?
Grandma would serve
Grandpa,
the
I found the ice.
Watercress.
I found the
with
ice.
either shoyu, you know, or you can have it with shoyu. We eat a lot of vegetables with shoyu. Shoyu and mayonnaise. So it could be.
I found ice.
Good job, Hito.
So just a little bit of shoyu and mayonnaise.
Is it like a 1-to-1 ratio that you usually do? Or you do more shoyu?
I don't know, it's just eyeball. Just shoyu. Shoyu and mayonnaise, Carrie. I don't know. Maybe 1-to-1.
People want to know, you know?
Oh. I don't know.
They're gonna ask me in the comments.
How much shoyu is that?
Okay, taste it with the watercress.
It's yummy with watercress. It's also yummy. We also had it with our tomatoes
Green beans, yeah.
and our green beans. You know how Grandma and Grandpa were.
I don't know, I read the comments.
Delicious.
Ooh. Okay, well let's get our plates.
So we try to get in always as much nutrition as possible. With leftover green salad, so we're gonna put it underneath the noodles. I mean, you can put it on top if you want, you know, wherever. I guess it's maybe more visually attractive on top. But,
Well, you have all these other things that you're gonna put on it too, though.
okay, so,
I'll make my watch.
and then I'm gonna put in, well, maybe we'll put the tofu on the side on another plate. Kamaboko, green onions, of course. Eggs. Good job with the eggs.
Thank you.
And tofu on the side. And watercress on the side. And of course, our delicacy,
Just a second, Ellie, just a second.
spam, our spam delicacy here.
And your ponzu.
Okay, and this is for you, Richard.
Oh, thank you.
Shall I put the ponzu for you on top, or do you want it on the side?
Okay, no, put it off.
Put it on. Pretty good. The ponzu turned out well. Yeah.
So do you prefer making your own or do you like the store-bought ones?
Store-bought is more convenient. But you know, if you don't have any, then it's. So what we used was 1 lemon, half an orange, and half a cup of shoyu. Because that came out 1 lemon. The whole, it was a big lemon though. It was really came out to a half a cup of citrus, and then I added another half a cup of shoyu.
Oh, this is such a good looking meal. I don't think you can get it at any restaurant in town.
Do you want more ponzu? Do you need more
Is it
sauce?
light on the sauce?
No?
It's good. The tofu is really good, Carrie. Good
Your
job.
sauce is really good.
That's homemade ponzu.
All right.
Grab it.
And all this stuff in here. Wow.
Just a little bit, Grandma Gail. Just a little
Such
bit.
a delicacy.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so I have my bowl here of cold noodles. I'm gonna try it for the camera.
Mommy.
Ponzu. Uh-huh. Mmm.
How is it?
Good.
How's the homemade ponzu?
No MSG. Uh-huh. Or is there? This is Shoyu. Well, good.
No.
My tofu came out perfect.
Okay.
Mmm.
How do you like the watercress?
Good. And I just put the ponzu. I didn't use mom's mayonnaise and shoyu sauce, but it's good. Okay, well, if you want to see more lunch meals with mom and I, let me know. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.